What's up, guys? This is Higgins with Legal Automations, and I'm on a quest to try out every filament in every color. And to that end, we're taking a deep dive today into AMOLEN's PLA in Peach Fuzz. So, as you know, one of the things I do particularly enjoy about certain filament companies is the fact that this one, like many others, comes in a cardboard box. One of the things I'm not a huge fan of is when the packaging, doesn't necessarily include those tabs. Luckily, here at on AMOLEN's, it does. So, we got that ripped open. Didn't need to get that box cutter that's right on screen out. But anyway, one of the things, this is the Peach Fuzz color. Looks very nice. Anyway, as you know, here at Legal Automations, we always dry our filament for at least 6 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done, and I will see you shortly for the benchy. All right. So as you know, here at Legal Automations, we always start out by printing a benchy in generic settings, which I apparently messed up the screen recording for. So it's printed in generic settings, PLA, and this should be a little over an hour, but we're going to go ahead and get that sent off to the printer, and yeah. So these are the test prints that we printed out. As you can see, it's a very wonderful peach color, and yeah, so let's go ahead and I will show you the benchy in generic settings. This one, like I said, looks very nice, very little issues as far as I can tell on here. Again, the generic settings did a wonderful job with all of this. No real issues with that. Next up, we have the 40 by 40 by 40 millimeter dimensional cube. This one's printed in spiral Voss mode. It basically helps us determine if there's any issues with the filament in the printer. So, nothing really too major there. Next up, the temperature tower. So for this one, the temperature tower, the best one, looks like it is close to around 195, maybe a little bit warmer. Again, I have all the changes that I made in the description below, but I'd say probably 195, that kind of thing, just because there's no real globbing or stringing in that one. Next up, we have the retraction test. This one did have produced a little bit of stringing, so that's just something to be on the lookout for. We're going to see about rectifying that in the final print. Anyway, the max volumetric speed test. This one handled 28 millimeters cubed per second absolutely amazingly, so say go for it. Next up, the overhang test. The overhang test performed very well, even up to 80 degrees. Angle, an 80 degree angle, no real major issues with that. So, but again, I recommend supports over a certain period. This one, the benchy, we got those things dialed in, and it looks perfect. No real issues. Usually I would have something here about like what the price is over on Amazon, but unfortunately at time of filming they didn't have it in stock. But overall, I'd say this one's pretty good if you can find it. No real major issues if you're looking for that peach fuzz color. Anyway, if you like this type, this has been AMOLEN's PLA in Peach Fuzz. If you like this type of content, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all the nice YouTube things, share with your friends who are into 3D printing. Again, this has been Higgins with Legal Automations. Hope to see you at the next review, and be kind to each other. Thanks.